directly into the situation with the APC. I'm waiting for my guest to join me. As soon as he does, we'll go straight into that conversation. But on the 5 o'clock hour, our big hard facts obviously will be on the Balogun Broad, which is the moved from August 15 to begin distribution of petrol and petroleum products across the country. Now, this obviously has been met with certain pushbacks, and there are a lot of people who may not necessarily be happy with the move and the idea. 5 o'clock hour will be shedding some more light on that issue. But we woke up at the Brouhaha during the APC meeting in the northeast. Yes, apparently they descended into shouting matches because, according to them, the president was not endorsed, and they did not find it funny. I think my guest is joining now. As soon as he does, I'm going to get... Yes, my guest has... I'm going to introduce my guest in just a minute, and we'll get into that conversation proper this afternoon. Okay, my guest is here. He's trying to steady his camera. Once he does that, I will introduce him properly. Well, he is the former organizing secretary of the All Progressive Congress in Kaduna State. But before I use my guest, let me take you to the sea of AI, where that meeting in the northeast descended to a shouting match. We could see Governor Zoom screaming to get themselves together. Take a quick listen, and then, of course, we will start this conversation proper. My guest is waiting in the wings for the conversation to start. All right, the APC Northeast meeting ended in chaos. They're angry. The vice president wasn't necessarily mentioned as to be a ticket for the 2027 elections. And if you bring the things of the APC recently, then positioning themselves, a bit of announcement here and there, and I guess is going to push some light that happened over the weekend in the Northeast. My guess joins us live via Zoom. He is the former organizing secretary of the Organising Kaduna State, Sam Yohanna. Thank you so much, Yohanna. I know that you joined us at short notice, and I really appreciate it. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Yohanna, paint a picture to my audience as to what exactly led to the chaotic scene that we all saw, whether it was on television or we saw on social media. It descended very quickly into a very chaotic scene. We could see Governor Zulum screaming at the people to get themselves together. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Why do you think that that ended in that?
Good listeners, and good evening, Maryann. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
All right. It's unfortunate that happened the way it happened that day. As a committed APC member, I was not happy. Most APC members were disappointed in what happened that day. Gathering of such nature are party associates that gathered to rub minds and to see how guys thought. But unfortunately, the gathering was supposed to have ended on a real note, ended up in a creative way where we saw how chairs were in through and people were a bit happy. Like I said earlier, it's unfortunate. You see, Maryann, what happened that it had to do with vested interest. Vested interest in the sense that the president's name was being mentioned, automatic endorsement. And they felt the president's name was mentioned. During the primaries of the political party, presidential primaries, it was aspirants that contested. So after the primary elections, candidates emerged. Mm-hmm. during the primaries, a running mate was not announced. It was just the aspirant. And immediately after the primaries, the running mate was not also announced. It got to a deliberation between the political party and the major stakeholders to decide who to bring on board as a running mate to the president. Mm-hmm. It was not solely the decision of the presidential candidate at that time, now the president. The party brought an input. Major stakeholders across the country brought an input. And eventually, Kashim emerged as the running mate of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Mm-hmm. And they flew the ticket together. Mm-hmm. So far, so good. 2 years have gone. And we started applying strategy to see how we could get a smooth ride in 2027. But along the line, some people started thinking that there could be a hidden agenda. Whether the vice president is going to fly along with the president in 2027 or not. You see, this sense, there are better ways to resolve these issues. And let it not look like a desperate situation. The president, up to the moment, hasn't said anything, whether he's going to fly with the vice president in 2027 or not. All the things you see here are people making assumptions. And I, as a committed member, as a grassroots politician, would expect to consult widely and see how we're going to get to 2027 and see how we can consider it.
Sorry, just a quick, if you don't mind.
Yes.
You made mention of the fact that these are all speculations. Speculation, right? When
yes.
where room is given for those speculations, all right. Could it be that the big wigs within the APC, the leaders of your party, must have given off some body language that led to people beginning to cope with these speculations and even run with it, let alone for it to descend to what we saw that day in Gombe? Could it have been that it was failure on the part of the leaders of your party to address this issue, as opposed to just letting people run with speculations?
Well, Maryann, at this moment, I cannot say. I have no idea if some people are giving speculation to spread like a wildfire. I don't know, because I haven't been called for any major stakeholder meeting where we're being hinted that this is what is playing out for 2027. It is a privilege for one to be carried along to deputize. It's not a right. When the president and major stakeholders decided to pick up the vice president, they did feel, okay, this is the best pairing for us to win election in 2023. And it worked. It was a gamble that was taken, and it paid off. So between now and 2027, there's still time. By the time we get to the bridge, we will cross it. So the desperation now, the all kind of throwing jabs, I think we don't need it now. We don't need it now. Because as a political party, we know that there are challenges. The promises we made towards 2023 were still not resolved, most of the promises. So we were hoping that before the first tenure runs out, the 4 years, we would have made tremendous progress. Have we made progress from where we used to be? Yes, we have. Are we making effort to see that we get some of these issues resolved before 2027? Yes, we're doing it.
How?
And like I always say,
because the average onlooker thinks that the APC, right from the Buhari administration till now, has been the worst thing that's happened to Nigeria and Nigerians, let alone the insecurity that's rife across the country. What exactly can you point to that one can say, well, this is what we can hold on to vote for you when it comes to 2027, why we should continue to rock the boat with you, or rather, ride with you?
People are entitled to their own opinion. Like I said, have we made progress from where we used to be? I said, yes, we have. Are we seeing how to resolve the other issues? I said, we're seeing. I never said there are no problem. There are issues. And Maryann, let me tell you, rebuilding is a serious challenge. And if there is no gain, there is no pay. I keep saying every day, no responsible government will want to inflict pain on its citizens. No responsible government. We came, we met issues. As we were trying to resolve a particular issue, another one reared its ugly head. For example, when we came on board in 2015, we had an issue of terrorism in the Northeast, where more than half of the local government in Borno State are in control of non-state actors. As we're tackling that one, and we made tremendous progress, got this local government back in the control of government, an ugly sin reared its head again in the Northwest Zone and part of North Central Zone, where banditry, cattle rustling became the order of the day. As I speak to you now, Maryann, we have made tremendous progress in the Northwest, fighting banditry, cattle rustling, and kidnapping.
I wish I had time for you to go through this list. Unfortunately, I have just 2 minutes, and I want to stay on the APC matter. With what transpired in Gombe, and the fact that there are certain loopholes that have been left unplugged, the questions that have been left unanswered, with
what kind of loopholes?
With fingers pointing, as you have said, you do not know if the leaders were the ones who were responsible for, these speculations, or that they had. Because the question everyone is asking, why didn't you just address it once and for all? Do you see problems creeping up for the APC before 2027? I mean, everyone's been laughing at the PDP and the Labour Party, but it looks like the chicken has come home to roost for your party. In 60s before we go.
APC as a political party is a formidable force, and we will get those minor issues resolved in no time. Let me let you know something. We are better off now compared to any political party. Nigerians should please still keep faith with us as we're making tremendous progress to see that we resolve most of those issues. And we're very, very sure, as I speak to you now, the president is on the front line to see how this things can be resolved. Living with Nigerians, still have faith in us, keep it with us. Most of the policies we're rolling out are in the interest of the public. But like I said, we need to review some of those policies so that they will come with human face, because Nigerians actually include healthcare that is speaking with you. And I'm sure we're all kinds of progress, all taking place to see that we'll get this thing resolved.
All right. Once you, Maryann is a former organizing secretary, I beg your pardon, for your program today. We'll keep an eye on APC, and hopefully what comes to fruition. Thank you, sir, for speaking with us on Hot Fact.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go when we come back on Hot Fact. Stay with us.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this.
Today with a great taste of Oatine, tea nourishment, calcium, malt, and B12 to support line play on of smart choice for smart kids.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Win more and subscribe to our YouTube channel at 94FM. Share us on Facebook at Nigeria Info, at Nigeria Info, on Instagram at Nigeria Info. Live updates as it happens.